No, I'm not cosplaying as Nelly. I just realized that I was supposed to, yeah. Pimple. Anyway, y'all might have seen it before. Shit has got 10 million views and came out 3 weeks ago. But it says LA State Trooper finds body in the trunk. I'm assuming in what was supposed to be like a routine traffic stop, I'd imagine, right? I must emphasize, I am not cosplaying as Nelly. I keep catching myself in the corner of the camera.
The guy that gave him permission to use the car, his mama reported him missing. I popped the trunk, saw there's a dead body in the trunk.
On July 29, 2020, shortly before 5 p.m., a Louisiana state trooper conducted a traffic stop involving a 2000.
I for sure thought they meant LA is in like Los Angeles. I don't know why I didn't think Louisiana, especially from the southern accent.
On July 29, 2020, shortly before 5 p.m., a Louisiana state trooper conducted a traffic stop involving a 2017 Chevrolet Camaro on Louisiana Highway 17 near Williamsboro, Louisiana. The vehicle was doing a 73 and a 55.
First off, why the fuck are you speeding in with a body in the trunk? Second off, that's fucked up. You know how small a Camaro trunk is, bro? That's fucked up. A Camaro trunk is like the size, like the inside of a backpack. Nigga, them shits is small. How do you stuff a whole grown man in the trunk of a man? All right.
55.
And no, if you haven't caught on by now, no, I didn't win the fucking lottery. It's clickbait. Get over it.
At 39, Region 3.
Region 3 at 39.
LA 17, 1 mile south of LA 4. Black and orange Chevy Camaro 242 Charlie Lima Tango 242 CLT Louisiana.
Charlie Lingo Tango. Or Lima Tango. I can't even can't even get the fucking commands right. I'd be a terrible cop, thankfully. Stop.
At 39, Region 3.
Sit.
Region 3 at 39.
Girl.
LA 17, 1 mile south of LA 4. Black and orange Chevy Camaro 242 Charlie Lima Tango 242 CLT Louisiana.
F63, Region 3, I'm 10-8.
Hey, driver. Hey, driver.
I feel like it's kind of wild you even sitting there knowing you got a body in the trunk, bro. Like, don't nobody know at this point but dude. And like, nigga, if there was any time to pull a take, hey, it's right now. Do the race. Get the fuck on. If they find you, it's just gonna be worse anyway, nigga. You literally can't get any worse than this. You might as well go all out. Good girl.
Hey, step back here with me, man. How are you? Hey, good afternoon. I'm Trooper Nielsen, Louisiana State Police. The reason why I stopped you was for speeding. You know how fast you were going?
No, sir.
73 and a 55, so it's 18 over the limit. Do you have your driver's license?
No, sir.
Do you have a driver's license?
No, sir.
And why are you driving?
I was just
Okay.
Going home.
You have any weapons on you?
No, sir.
It's okay. I was just asking.
I feel like I know this look on this nigga face. That's the look of, I know it's over, but maybe he won't check the trunk. Maybe he won't. I feel like you should never in a police, like I've been stopped by the police a lot. I feel like you should never get out the car. You know what I mean? Sometimes even after they ask you to, you probably shouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, don't obstruct, but don't hop out and be like, yo, no, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Because then, nigga, if I'm a cop, that would fucking send my red flag up. So I wouldn't be surprised if it sent theirs up. You know what I mean?
What's your name, man?
Michael.
Michael. Is anybody with you?
No, sir. It's just me.
You have insurance? All right, show me your insurance. Whose car is this, man?
Big brother's car.
Your big brother's? You smoking weed today? Look at me.
I did early. I'm not high right now.
Okay. All right, we'll take a look at you.
I bet you're not. Nigga, it's pretty fucking sober and you know what I mean?
Look at me.
I did early. I'm not high right now.
Okay. All right.
Riding around with a fucking body in the trunk, nigga. I would hope you're not high, but you were also speeding with a body in the trunk, so you might have been high. That is not, what do the kids call it? Savage. That's not savage, nigga. No, you cannot do that. You cannot. Let me shut up.
Look at me.
I did early. I'm not high right now.
Okay. All right, we'll take a look at you. Do you have an ID? You have any ID? Is there any weed in the car, man? Don't stop. Step here.
Isn't weed a felony in Louisiana? I think weed is like still a felony there. Like they still treat it like, you know, like Schedule 1 type shit.
Step here to me. Look at me, Michael. Make eye contact with me. Step out here. Step up here. Is there any weed in the car? Yes or no?
It's just a doobie in the ashtray. Like,
Okay.
Other than that, there's
Anything else?
Dizzy.
Well, that just gave her probable cause to search the fucking car. You was on a dummy mission from the start. This is seeming like a dummy mission.
In the ashtray. Like,
Okay.
Other than that, there's
Anything else?
Dizzy.
All right. You be honest with me, I'll be honest with you. I ain't looking for no roach. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else in there?
Dizzy. I promise.
Okay, it's in the ashtray. In that
Yes.
cup thing?
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
Dizzy.
Okay. When did you puff last?
This was
Be
like
honest. Because I'm a drug recognition expert.
about an hour ago.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna look at you, but all right. Where you?
It's just every answer he gives, he's just sliding further and further and further down the hill, faster and faster. Jesus. All right. Let's look that up right quick, because that's gonna bother me the rest of this video. And nigga said I ain't looking for no roach. What the fuck is Louisiana weed laws? Oh, okay. That's still fucking insane. But okay, it's not as crazy as I thought it was. They decriminalized possession. Okay, I thought that shit was still like draconian, you know what I mean? Like they was still like kill them all type shit, you know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna look at you, but all right. Where are you headed right now?
I was headed back home.
Okay. Where's home?
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I feel like this is obstructing y'all's view, so I'm going to turn this off for the moment, and we'll just do this like it. You know, I can still see the chat myself, but y'all just won't be able to see all of that on the screen. Not like y'all care, but
What's your address?
I was headed back home.
Okay. Where's home?
I knew this is why I didn't want to watch this by myself. I'm nervous for this nigga, and I'm watching through the fucking computer.
Okay. Where's home? What's your address?
I got him.
No, stop. Come here. Where do you live? It's easy. It's easy to answer this. Where do you live?
That boy thinking about a million other things, my nigga. Oh my God. I'm trying to think of like, I mean, yeah, you just had to be praying in the back of your head, but then you telling them you got weed in the car. If you don't do certain things certain ways.
Okay.
Jesus.
Where's home?
Or no, you do certain things certain ways. I'm not condoning whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Okay. Where's home? What's your address?
I got him.
No, stop. Come here. Where do you live? It's easy. It's easy to answer this. Where do you live? You don't know how to drive to your house?
I was coming from there, how I got lost.
F-27.
So what's the address?
I'm code 4.
Nigga,
Nah,
say I just moved there or something. Nobody's just silent about the address they stay in. Everybody know at least them 5 digits, nigga. What are you doing?
I was coming from there, how I got lost.
F-27.
So what's the address?
I'm code 4.
No,
What? You don't know how to drive to your house?
I was coming from there, how I got lost.
F-27.
So what's the address?
I'm code 4.
No,
What? You don't know your address?
no sir. I'm-
Okay, come back here. Come back here. All right, prop up on this bumper right here, okay?
I feel like he just panicking right now, or he's so blowed he just don't know what to do. Who knows? Because who knows what the fuck else he's on, right?
All right, prop up on this bumper right here, okay? Just sit down right here, okay? All right,
F41.
all right.
That's one of the 133 with Texas.
You've admitted there's a small amount of marijuana in the car, and I've smelled it. It's probable cause.
In Texas.
Can I take a look in your car? Yes or no?
Yes sir. Yes,
Okay.
right
Okay.
there, sir.
Nothing. Okay. It's your brother's car? It's your brother's car?
Pause. This is your brother's car. You sitting there like, all right, well, it's gonna happen anyway, so fuck it, right? I wonder what he does when they approach him with the, well, whose body? Jesus.
Hey, come here. Put that phone on that hood. You know you ain't gonna sit here and be texting behind my back while I'm sitting here in this car. Get on that car.
Dog, I'm too nervous for my own. Like, I feel it building up in me, bro. Just watching this nigga do this shit. Y'all that know me personally know, but y'all that don't, it's a long story that I tell one day. Jesus Christ. This is insane.
All right, now step here. When did all this happen? When did all that happen?
That happened.
When?
My brother, he said it
How long
happened,
ago? Days?
Yeah, it was,
Okay, come back. Just leave this here. Come back here.
I thought that was bullet holes in the little window right there. It looked like some, yeah.
My brother, he said it.
This nigga gotta be on a pill or something. He's way too chill, bro. This ain't just weed. He on some pills or something.
That happened.
When?
And look at how he said that happened. That nigga high as fuck right now.
When did all this happen? When did all that happen?
That happened.
When?
My brother, he said it.
How long
happened,
ago? Days?
Yeah,
Okay, come back. Just leave this here. Come back here. Just stay right here in front of my car. Is this your wrench?
No, sir.
Hey, Jeff. Hey, it's Jesse again. I'm sorry to bother you. I'm here about a mile north. About a mile north of LA4 on LA17. I got this. I got a orange and black Chevy Camaro stopped. I had him stopped for speeding, 73 and a 55, and it's got bullet holes all in the driver's side, right by the door. Y'all ain't looking for a car involved in anything. It's a comes. Hold on, just let me run this date of birth. Yes, sir. And he don't even know where he lives. He won't, or he's saying he don't know where he lives. Well, I just making sure. I mean, he's saying he lives down here in Winsboro, but his address is coming back out of Richwood. But
Yeah, 41 tonight.
he don't even know the address down here, but like right behind the driver's side door, there's like 2 or 3 bullet holes in that thing.
F41.
So he said two or 3 days ago, his brother, the is the name on the car, on the registration. Okay.
I've never seen this part of getting pulled over. Like I don't know why. Maybe just because I haven't watched any videos like this in a long time. Like, it's been a minute because of anxiety. This shit make me not want to leave the house tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna call a guy. I mean, I'm code 4. I was just seeing if y'all had this connected to anything down here.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta break down the bud too. I'm sorry. This shit about to have my stomach doing jump flips, nigga. Like, back flips, jump forward flips, side flips, all the flips, nigga. For real. What's this shit called? Headbanger. I'm sure that's what the hell that dude's doing in whatever fucking cell he's in, banging his fucking head against the wall. Cause, you know, if I was ever, God forbid, in that situation where I think you just gotta call it at that point, dog. It's like, I don't even want, my nerves can't handle that shit, dog. In the sense of, God forbid, if you're in that situation, there's got to be a better way to set it up. There's got to be a better way. That couldn't have been the only route or the only car. I mean, I know sometimes the situation is the situation, but damn, boy. That's when you really wish you made a left when you make that right, or you made that right instead of that left.
Yes, sir. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm north of 4. Not even I'm right by the golf course. All right, bye.
F32, Region 3.
F32.
90 West Grounds. Light Toyota Sequoia.
That greenery tasting fresh as hell, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Shit tastes like I just walked into a greenhouse. I like that.
90 West Grounds. Light Toyota Sequoia. Foxtrot Zulu Tango.
All right. I just wanted to see if y'all are working anything or looking at anything. I'm a mile north on LA 17 over here north of Winsboro, on just north of LA 4, and I got this car speeding 73 and a 55. It's a black and orange Camaro, and
Did he call other people and I missed it when I was talking or something? He must have called other people because he's saying like the same shit. I don't think I ran it back there.
it's got like 3 bullet holes in the left side of it.
Yeah, he didn't say that.
In that Camaro, that little triangle window right behind the driver door, and right in the door jamb, there's a round, and there's like 2 right behind that. And he said he thinks his brother said his car was in something 2 nights ago. Now he says he lives in Winsboro, but he's got a Richwood address, and the car comes back out of Monroe, and he's got this he's got a GPS thing put in, but he don't even know the address, so he's lying about a bunch of junk. So I was just gonna check y'all aren't working anything up. Yeah. Okay.
His family in Monroe is looking for him. They sent me out here to look
Okay.
for
All right. Well, I got somebody pulling up behind me, scooter.
What the fuck? Huh?
Yeah. Okay.
His family in Monroe is looking for him. They sent me out here to look
Okay.
for
All right. Well, I got somebody pulling up behind me, scooter. All right. Thank you, fella. Hey, now. Who are you?
I mean, they scared me to death.
New characters have entered the chat, nigga. What the fuck? I have never seen no shit like this happen before, dog.
Okay.
His family in Monroe is looking for him.
Bro, what happened here? I want the fucking full story of this.
Yeah. Okay.
His family in Monroe is looking for him. They sent me out here to look
Okay.
for
All right. Well, I got somebody pulling up behind me, scooter. All right. Thank you, fella. Hey, now. Who are you?
I mean, they scared me to death.
Well, how are y'all here?
Cause my people from
He knows nothing of what's going on. Anita down there and stared me to death. I like this. Look at that. That's the pose of, here you go, man. I'm just trying to help my homie out. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Okay. All right. Well, I got somebody pulling up behind me, scooter. All right. Thank you, fella. Hey, now. Who are you?
I mean, they scared me to death.
Well, how are y'all here?
Cause my people from that's them on the phone.
What do you mean they were looking for him?
They looking for him. The car missing. Hey.
Okay, give me the phone. Hey, man. Okay, what? His name is Mike. He's not giving that name though. He's given another name.
I gotta go back to work.
I know he didn't put. We didn't see him put this nigga in the car, did we? Wait, no, he's still standing right there. I hope all this buildup has a payoff. Well, I guess we know what the payoff is, but damn.
Back to work.
What's your number, sir? His phone back.
Yeah, I gotta go back to work.
Okay. He said he needs his phone back. I'll call you on a block line in a minute, okay?
Okay, I'll show thank you.
Okay.
Hey.
Thank you. All right, let me ask you something. Did you give me your right name?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Mike.
You got plaits in your head?
No, sir.
Okay. Where do you live? Be honest to me. Monroe?
Yes, sir.
Richwood?
Yes,
You
sir.
don't live in Winsboro?
No, sir.
Why would you try to bluff me on that? Why would you lie to me on that? Because I already knew that before this guy said something. What's up? Talk to me. You better stop lying to me right now or you're going to be in jail.
I'm just going.
Dog, I cannot have a fucking. Hold on, dog. He's saying that too loudly and too clearly, nigga.
To me. You better stop lying to me right now or you're going to be in jail.
I'm just going to my sister's house.
To your sisters?
I said you was going home.
So when I kept asking
You said you was going home, little nigga. What you talking about, bruh?
sisters? So when I kept asking you where you live, you don't even know because this ain't even your house. You better get some act right in you and stop lying. Some act right in you and stop lying to me, or I swear to God, you're fixing to go to jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
That's the last freaking lie you better tell me. What's your last name? Who took the car? Who took that car from whoever it belonged to?
He gave me permission for the car.
Mike gave you permission to drive this car?
Yes, sir.
Who gave him permission?
Who is this officer coming out here with no type of anything on? This nigga like he just got from the office. He came in the polo and the khakis. He ain't got the nothing. He don't have the get up. He's not cosplaying right.
Gave you permission to drive this car?
Yes, sir.
Who gave him permission?
This is what.
Say with him, please. How are you?
Good.
Mr. Chad.
Boy, y'all must be short-staffed in a motherfucker in Louisiana. Cause bruh out here on the side of the road with a possible fugitive with nothing on him. If Michael just wanted to fall on this nigga and run, he ain't got no way of helping himself other than hitting him back maybe.
Mr. Chad.
Chad don't look like he could take a punch. I'm sorry. He doesn't look like he's been in the field in quite some time. Look at that gut.
Say with him, please. How are you?
Good.
Mr. Chad.
He getting frustrated with this shit.
Hold on just a second, sir. F-39 Region 3. I've got a Franklin Parish unit out with me. I'm with Code 4. Hey. All right, sir. What's your name? What's your name? Okay. Has this car been reported missing? Okay. Who? Okay. Let me ask you something. Has the car been reported stolen, missing? Who are you talking to at the police department? Who do I need to talk to that knows? Yes, sir.
True best, 1039.
Okay, give me the number. Hold on just a second. Go ahead.
1012. Call Franklin Expo in reference to your stop.
Okay, what's the number, sir? Tiffo. Okay. Well, sir, I'm gonna have to call you back. I got too many people out here. Is it Monroe Police Department? Okay, I'll talk to them. All right. Let me go. All right.
All right. So, dude got pulled over. Another set of people pulled up. Then another officer in not officer clothing pulled up. And then he starts talking to a dude on the phone who apparently has information, but no information, but has some information as to what's going on. Because if I was a cop, I'd already be like, what the fuck is going on?
Out here.
And if I'm bro standing on the hood, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I hope these niggas don't check this trunk. They gonna check this trunk, ain't they? And they are.
Okay. Well, sir, I'm gonna have to call you back. I got too many people out here. Is it Monroe Police Department?
This shit gonna fuck around and give me nightmares.
Okay, I'll talk to them. All right. Let me go. All right. I'll call you back. Bye bye.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, this is Nielsen out here. Hey. Yeah.
Give him a call at the office.
It's orange. It's black with orange stripes. I just had this guy said that there's a kid that's been reported missing, and that they took the car from Monroe, and he lied to me about his last name. I mean his address and where he's from. That the daddy's looking at him. Some random guy pulls up behind me. Said, "Hey, this guy's looking for that kid. I need to know if this car has been reported missing, stolen." And Yeah. Okay. Okay. There's 3 bullet holes in the driver's side, right behind the driver's side door jamb, and like 1 in the jamb and 2 right behind it. And I just, this guy's name is Mike. I'll go ahead, I'll give you the, okay. All right. Okay. Okay, what I got is that gave him permission to have this car. Okay.
Was there not a better way to edit this video other than just clipping out what sounds like may be important? I mean, you don't want to dox the motherfucker, but we still don't know who this motherfucker is. Like, where are you cutting?
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, what I got is that gave him permission to have this car. Okay, so I just need to know if it's been reported stolen or missing, so we can work it up from the back. Good deal. Thank you, man. Bye bye. I get him out. And I know he's BSing to me about where he's going. He says he's going to his sister's house down here. If you could, hey, talk to him. See if you can figure out if the sister thing is legit. He's out of Richwood. I told him, I knew he was lying to me. He said he lived in Winsboro. Put that together real quick, but something else ain't. He said this guy gave him the car.
Okay.
To give him the car. So I'm trying to, let me see if you can talk to it, see what this sister thing is, because he said he's got the GPS on his phone on the back lid. He said that's where he's going, and I knew he was lying then.
Hey, where your sister live at, man?
It's a new cop. Alright, bro. Come on. I know we got more than just this sitting in the car bullshit. I'm not about to sit in this motherfucker and just listen to cars passing now. Come on.
Crap. Okay. Man, I just don't want something bad to come back on this with me letting it go.
I remember hearing
Okay.
that name.
All right. Well, if I need any help, I'll call you back. I'm sorry to bother you, Scooter.
You finna get a call from.
Okay. All right, man. Go ahead. If I need you, I'll holler back. Bye bye.
Hey.
Hey, Chad. Like, this looks close. Like bam, 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 bam. Yeah. And the boy, see, what I'm being told is that the boy who gave him permission to use the car is missing. So he's lying his ass off.
So none of what this nigga said was true, as we all figured. And I hope he ain't do this shit over no fucking Camaro, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope he ain't do that shit over no whip. Cause it's over. It's over. It's OVA.
Is missing. So he's lying his ass off. Go looking for the person who owns the car, find out that the son of the owner of the car is missing, and now we got bullet holes all in the car.
I got you.
So something's
Bad, right?
the only thing he lied about was his address in Winsboro. So he don't have a driver's license, but he lied about living down here. I don't know what he thought that was going to do, but
He lives in Monroe.
lives in Richwood, and the car is registered out of Monroe to the. I don't know who's supposed to be calling me. They said somebody was supposed to call me. The y'all sheriff's office said somebody was calling me. If he's
Okay, he said y'all sheriff. So these must be niggas from a different department. Cause the way he made it sound like when he was on the phone, it did sound like, or from the directions he gave him, it made it sound like, you know, he was like in the middle of two cities or some shit. Cause, or like they just left the city and entered another one or some shit.
somebody was calling me. If he's knows something about this boy that's missing, there's bullet holes. I'd like to at least. We need good. I guess I'll do as much good contact as I can.
You haven't been in the vehicle, huh?
Yes, I just looked in the console, the center console. He had a doobie in the ashtray thing, but I really didn't give it a good look.
Sorry about that.
Right.
See? I'm gonna do the obvious thing I want to do. Hey. Yep. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Don't move. Do you understand? Don't move. To get you in the court of law, you have a right to an attorney. Have one present during any questioning. At any time, you can choose not to make any statements or answer any questions. You understand?
I mean, that's textbook. He went right into it. You felt the energy change. Like, oh shit, yep. It's just got super serious, nigga. Super serial right now. Jeez.
To get you in the court of law, you have a right to an attorney. Have one present during any questioning. At any time, you can choose not to make any statements or answer any questions. You understand? If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you by the court. Do you understand? Do you understand? Who is that? Who is that?
That's him.
Who is who?
That's Mike.
That's Mike. How did Mike get there? Tell me.
It wasn't me, man. It was.
Okay.
I just hit him. I just hit him, bro. I did.
You just hit him?
I did.
Okay. Lock this down. Lock this down.
I ain't even got nothing to say to that. He said it wasn't me. I just hit him. I don't think he meant with the car. Oh my God. That's sad as fuck. That's really sad.
Who is that? Who is that?
That's him.
Who is who?
That's Mike.
That's Mike. How did Mike get there? Tell me.
It wasn't me, man. It was.
Okay.
I just hit him. I just hit him, bro. I did.
You just hit him?
I did.
Okay. Lock this down. Lock this down. F-39 to Region 3.
F-39.
Get in there. Get in there.
Region 3, F-39.
I am 1015.
10-4, 10-15 is 1658. 1658 is 5-10 26.
Bro, the fact he took this nigga's name and told the police it was his name, bro. Like, dog, what? I hate that shit. Like, I hate shit like that, for real. Like, obviously we don't know what happened, but damn, bro. Really? I gotta stop using bro as a fucking adjective or whatever that is. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, cause dog, really? That's fucking sick. He was gonna really sit there and try to play that shit off. He was gonna really sit there and just pray in the back of his head, I hope they don't open this motherfucker. But even the cop was like, well, I guess I'm gonna just do what I want to do, which is what I really think I should do. That nigga just had an itch. He just had an itch about it. Like, I bet if you asked him about his, like, how he felt during this stop, he would be like, just something just wasn't letting me let this nigga go. I don't know what it was, but something said, this is weird. You know what I mean? Like,
15.
Jesus Christ.
10-4, 10-15 is 1658. 1658 is 510 with 26.
26 is 125-03057, 125-0357. F39 Troop F desk.
Good.
Need a supervisor out here.
F10 F39 1020.
I am LA 17, 1 mile north of LA 4. Can you give me a 21, Sergeant? Okay, guys, want to lock it down. Nobody in front, nobody behind, and I've got my sergeant coming.
I cut the car off.
Okay.
Put the key up here.
Okay, that's it. Okay, all right. Hey, Sarge. Yes, sir. Yes, 23 and a 55 on LA 17, just north of LA 4. All right, I get the guy out. He's super nervous. He lies to me about his address. He's got no driver's license. He says he's going to his house in Winsboro. Well, I find out he lives in Richwood. Okay, and I call Monroe. This car has 3 bullet holes in it on the driver's side. I asked the guy, he's been smoking weed, so I asked the guy to search the car. I go around the car inside the...
Bro, I just thought about that. Dog, you hit this nigga and then you turned around and smoked a blunt of his shit. That's some evil shit, bro.
The driver's side. I asked the guy, he's been smoking...
That was God making show your ass, okay, you want to be stupid, little nigga, bet. I got something for your ass. That was God. That was just God, nigga. I'm sorry. Because you, first off, you a dumbass for doing it however the fuck you did it. Second off, you tried to take the nigga car and then you turned around and probably smoked his weed, nigga. Wow. Wow. What they say, nigga, that's low. That's low. That's lower than low. I don't even know what a nigga would have to do for me to hit him and then take his whip with him in the trunk and, you know, spark up smoking on such and such. You know what I mean, nigga? That's fucking wild, bro.
Driver's license. He says he's going to his house in Winsboro. Well, I find out he lives in Richwood. Okay, and I call Monroe. This car has 3 bullet holes in it on the driver's side. I asked the guy, he's been smoking weed, so I asked the guy to search the car. I go around the car inside the passenger compartment and I can't find anything. It's maybe a little roach in a doobie in the ashtray. We're sitting here asking about it, about the guy that gave him permission to use the car. His mama reported him missing. The driver's name is Michael. I got to get his name here. I popped the trunk. Sarge, there's a dead body in the trunk. Okay, so.
No, it's not just a dead body, nigga. It's Michael. The fuck? It's not just anybody, nigga. It's Michael in the trunk. Jesus Christ.
I got to get his name here. I popped the trunk. Sorry, there's a dead body in the trunk. Okay, so I'm not. We've blocked in front of the car and behind the car. We've shut the trunk. I have Franklin Parish Sheriff's Office with me. We're at 82. Okay, we're not. We're done. We're go south. Okay, we're not. We're done. We're go south. Yes, ma'am. Bye.
He looked like he wanted to do something.
Yeah. Okay. Did we hadn't searched him yet?
No, we hadn't searched him.
Okay. Step out of the car, my man. Step out of the car, okay?
I thought that like 20 minutes ago. I was like, so you got this nigga on the hood of the car. You gonna go search the car and not search him first? Because I'm not turning my back on the motherfucker that I'm stopping if I'm a cop and I didn't search him. I'm not turning my back to him. I don't like having my back turned to people as a civilian, much less if I was a cop. You understand? Like,
Yeah. Okay. Did we hadn't searched him yet?
No, we hadn't searched him.
Okay. Step out of the car, my man. Step out of the car, okay? Look at.
been arrested a lot, but never for no shit like this. And the cops never forgot to search my ass. I'm just saying.
Okay. Step out of the car, my man. Step out of the car, okay? Look at me. I'm gonna take this off.
They might have forgot to read me my rights, but they didn't forget to search me.
Okay. All right. Everything needs. Wait. Hold on. Everything's got to be bagged.
Okay.
Get out of the car. All right. Look at me, Michael. What's your last? Stand here against the car. Do you understand? Don't move.
You get anything on you like what you doing?
Now that's new. I did not know cops had a whole fucking file cabinet in the back of their shit. I guess it makes sense because, you know, you need to put the evidence stuff somewhere just in case you need it. But this nigga got a whole little mini file cabinet in the back of his shit. I never seen it. But I've also never been that far in the back of a police car. I usually stop at the cage. You know, like, I'm there. I was in the front seat a few times. That was fun.
You get anything on you like what you doing?
Okay. Put that sash in here.
I just got this flashback of something that I don't know if I want to tell on stream. So I'll save it for when I eventually have more people in my stream at one time and we're watching something like this, because I just got a hella flashback and I don't want to waste it. Let's just say I got arrested one time. They put me in the front seat and I looked dead at the camera. I was a kid. Looked dead at the camera and just started, motherfucker, who the fuck y'all think y'all? I was on my Tupac shit. Like, it's like 14.
Okay. Put that sash in here. Anything else on you? Anything on your nuts? Anything in your ass crack? Nothing?
They go watch.
Okay.
I mean, you gotta ask, right? Wild questions.
Anything
Wild
else on you? Anything on your nuts? Anything in your ass crack? Nothing?
They go watch.
Okay. You have a watch. Bag it. Okay. Anything else? No. Okay. You're gonna have some investigators come and talk to you. Do you understand?
Kick those shoes off.
Kick the shoes off. All right. Sit up in there. Sit up in there.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, depending on the charge you get picked up on, depends on how you may or may not walk into the department or the station. Because sometimes they take your ass straight to jail, sometimes they take your ass, book you and all that shit at a different place, then you got to get transported and da-da-da-da-da. I've never had to go to jail barefoot, I don't think. No. 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 No, I haven't. I don't think.
Sit up in there. Sit up in there. You're going to have some investigators come and talk to you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Y'all killing niggas in Crocs, dog? Y'all killing niggas in Crocs? Y'all killing niggas in... These are not the shoes of a murderer. What the fuck? I wear these specifically to be... What's the word? Fuck, what's the word? What's the word? The word when you want to come off not aggressive. Crocs, nigga. Like, what? You out here shooting niggas in Crocs. You should be ashamed of yourself. Among other things, and reasons for reasons. Jesus Christ. Fam, if a nigga took you out in Crocs, dog, my homies would never let me live it down. Even when they got to heaven afterwards, it would be like, nigga, you let that nigga take you out, he was wearing Crocs, dog. Like, dog, what? The Crocs, though.
You're going to have some investigators come and talk to you. Do you understand?
That's wild. I get how that just came off as a tasteless joke. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm sorry to get y'all roped into something, boy,
That's what we're here for.
but
Yo, there's interrogation. Oh, okay. We got 3 videos. Now, y'all know what's crazy? That video we just watched, right? 10 million views. This video, can y'all see the thing? You probably can't see it. Oh, you probably see it highlighting. Fucking 453,000. That's crazy. How many comments did the other video have?
the guy that gave
42,000. Fuck. If I woke up with that many comments, dog. So this is, for those of you just jumping in here, what the fuck? Those of you just jumping in here or whatever. I don't know if we're going to sit through this whole thing or not, but hell, we might. I don't know. This is the follow-up video, the video we just watched, where it's the interrogation and apparently confession from that situation on that Louisiana highway.
Like, he was like drawing it towards me, and I was scared. I didn't know what to do.
Oh wait, I thought Michael was the nigga in the trunk, or is he Mike? I guess he's Michael. Okay, man, I was confused on that.
Like, he was like drawing it towards me, and I was scared. I didn't know what to do. So I turned around, I shot him, and I need to stop shooting till the bullets ran out.
Hey,
Say that again.
Like, he was like drawing it towards me, and I was scared. I didn't know what to do. So I turned around, I shot him.
Can we talk about that for a second? Real shit. Real, like, this ain't no jokes. Real shit. What he just said right there, despite the whatever happened before, we know what happened after. But that statement, even if he's lying, that statement, the nigga was behind me. I knew he was coming towards me, I think is what he was saying. I got scared. I turned around and emptied the fucking clip. That is, I feel like, and I'm just going to keep this short, I feel like that is the amalgamation of a lot of paranoia from a lot of things. And a lot of motherfuckers walk around with that. A lot of us. We don't all walk around ready, you know, with itchy fingers. But where does this go? You know what I mean? Because like that's more of an anxiety thing in yourself. You could be reading a situation, yeah, but you also got to be able to assess, especially when you have a lot of shit happen to you. You got to be able to assess when it's real danger versus it's in your head. You just think this nigga's walking up on you and about to do something to you. Now, you don't want to be wrong because that could mean your life. But if you're right, you could be wrong. Who knows? Because even if it looks like that, even if the nigga was trying to do something, you didn't give him a chance to do nothing to you. You was just, if your story is you just turned around, shot him, and you scared, bruh, you shouldn't even be walking. I mean, never mind. We gonna see where this goes.
Drawing it towards me, and I was scared. I didn't know what to do. So I turned around, I shot him. And I need to stop shooting till the bullets ran out.
Hey, this is
I feel like it's always some skinny ass young nigga. You know what I mean? Like it's always some nigga, teenager to mid 20s, super skinny, usually light skinned, and you know, just eager and paranoid all at the same time. I've seen it a few times, I think. Also, he just looks like he has the stature of a little boy. It's just crazy to me how you see some of these young niggas running around here and they be like, niggas really don't know how to fight, bro. And ain't even interested. Even if they did know, they ain't even interested in it.
Step in the right direction, okay? Getting it off your chest.
Oh, what the fuck you right here, man? I'm only 18.
On July 29th, 2020, Michael Mitchell was speeding, doing 73 in the 55 miles per hour zone when he was stopped by a Louisiana state trooper. During a traffic stop, the trooper became suspicious of bullet holes in the driver door, and Michael did not know his address to his house, and the trooper began to investigate. During his investigation, the trooper learned that the owner of the car, also named Michael, was reported missing out of Monroe, Louisiana. After 30 minutes into the traffic stop,
so he was the one reported missing. Okay.
Both
of them niggas' name is Michael. So it's Michael Mitchell and Michael Robinson. That's crazy.
After 30 minutes into the traffic stop, the trooper opened the trunk and found the body of Michael Robinson Jr. There are two parts to this interrogation, one with video and one with only audio. So make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel.
How you doing, bud? Can I get something else to drink or some crackers or something?
Jeez.
My name's Patrick. This is Michael. I work
You never seen niggas move chairs so fucking loud.
for the state police. You work here at the sheriff's office, okay? Did you have a wallet or anything on you when I stopped you? You got a driver's license?
Just my phone.
Okay, do you have a driver's license? I know you don't have it on you, but do you have one in general?
Just my phone.
Okay, do you have a driver's license? I know you don't have it on you, but do you have one in general? Do you have like an ID or anything?
I do, but not.
Okay, that's good. What's your name? Michael, M-I-C-H-A-E-L.
Mm-hmm.
What's your last name, Michael?
Mitchell.
Michael Mitchell?
Mm-hmm.
What's your date of birth? I'm going to read you your rights before we do anything else, okay? If you have any questions after I read them, I'll explain it to you, okay? I'm not a lawyer, you're not a lawyer, but before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. You understand that? Anything you say can and will be used against you in court.
And this is July 30th of 2020. The world was on lockdown, nigga. The world was on lockdown. How did you even find the time? What caused the interaction? Yeah, shouldn't even been outside, nigga. What are you doing?
Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and to have him with you during questioning. You understand that? If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. You understand that? If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you'll still have the right to stop answering questions at any time. You also have the right to stop answering questions at any time until you talk to a lawyer. You understand that?
That's, for the kids that don't know, that's when you shut the fuck up and say, I need a lawyer. And then they go, fuck. All right, cool. And then they take your ass back to the cell. There is no interrogation. And you just go on about your day in your cell.
You'll still have the right to stop answering questions at any time. You also have the right to stop answering questions at any time until you talk to a lawyer. You understand that? You care if we take these handcuffs off? You want to take those handcuffs off, or you more comfortable with them on? You're not going to run out if I take them off, are you? All right. I don't want to have a running contest this late today. You can stand all the way up.
That was nice. Made a nice little joke right there for him. He ain't gonna run past us, are you? Fuck his skinny ass gonna get past both of y'all. No, he ain't gonna run past you.
You're not gonna run out if I take them off, are you? All right. I don't want to have a running contest this late today. You can stand all the way up. How old are you, Mike? 18. Yeah.
Boy, I hope this your first offense. Not that make it any better. Somebody was murdered, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess we gonna see how the story play out for what he say. But yeah, I don't know.
Like, where could if I wanted to call you, what number would I call?
Call me personally.
Yeah.
318.
Thought he was about to say 313. Shit, I'm about to say, nigga, no, you don't.
Alright, tell me why we're here, man. They called me on the phone, I was at home, so.
Well, my friends, they went to shit.
That's what we already read and talked about.
So basically, my friends wanted to set Mike up because they know he was loaded, like he had money and stuff like that. So they hit me up. He was like, equal Mike. All you gotta do is just y'all can smoke together, and then when he drop you off, I'll handle it from there.
So that sound like niggas was trying to set him up for real, and then that shit went left real quick, cause he probably sensed they was trying to set him up.
They hit me up. He was like, hey, yo, equal Mike. All you gotta do is just y'all can smoke together, and then when he drop you off, I'll handle it from there. So I mean, one thing in another. So we smoked a little bit. After that, we was like coming down the street, kind of like by my house. Smoked a little bit. After that, we was like coming down the street, kind of like by my house. And after that, that's when one of my homeboy, he was around the corner. And he was like talking to Mike, like, yeah, like trying to make him feel comfortable or whatever, like trying to be cool with him. And after that, he ended up like talking Mike out of the car, and at this point, like Mike, like he on the door and the car, like he just leaning up right there. After that, shots just came out, boom, boom, boom. Mike hit the ground. He was holding his stomach. He was like, bro, you shot me in my stomach. After that, he ran to the car because he knew Mike had a gun too. He went in there, grabbed Mike's gun. Mike was on the ground. He just did it to him, and that was it.
He did what to him?
He shot him in the head.
Okay. All right.
Dog, so you went to go set this nigga up. You get him, I guess, I hate to phrase it like this, you get him in position. How do you don't pull the trigger, but then you end up driving the car with his body in it, nigga? Either you're lying or you're dumb. The fuck?
He did what to him?
He shot him in the head.
Okay. All right.
After that, he was like,
which, let's be honest, both are fucking possible here.
After that, he was like, pop the trunk, bro, hurry up, pop the trunk. Pop the trunk. I just grabbed his legs, threw him in there. And after that, he took the car, and I was like, he took the car with the body, and I was gone. I was at home.
He took the car and did
I
what,
just grabbed his legs, threw him in there. And after that, he took the car, and I was like, he took the car with the body, and I was gone.
You need new friends, nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I keep running it back. You just grabbed his legs and was like, well, we're here now, nigga. What? All right.
He shot him in the head.
Okay. All right.
After that, he was like, pop the trunk, bro, hurry up, pop the trunk. Pop the trunk. I just grabbed his legs, threw him in there. And after that, he took the car, and I was like, he took the car with the body, and I was gone. I was at home. So this morning he came and dropped the car over. He wanted me.
Okay. So okay. So they did what they did to him, and they went home because he was driving his car randomly, just up the street. Not to mention, no part of his story made sense in the interrogation.
I was at home. So this morning he came and dropped the car over. He wanted me to get rid of everything. Like dump the car, like all this together.
And you said yes?
Cause I was scared too. Like I was scared he was gonna do the same to me if I ain't do what he said. Cause like you see me, I can't really do nothing. He bigger than me. I can't do nothing. So I just did what he said.
None of these people have any names, and that beginning clip doesn't match this story. But let's find out.
So I just did what he said. And I was coming towards Williamsburg, and then that's when I got stopped. And then he popped the trunk, and then he saw my body in there.
What's Mike's last name?
Robinson.
Mike Robinson. Okay. So let's go back and tell the story again. Okay. When you said that your homeboys were gonna set Mike up, who all is that? Look, man, you doing right?
It was a few people, but it was only one person. It was only one person that pulled. Like
Let's start with him, okay?
Cameron.
Cameron. What's Cameron's last name? About how old is Cameron?
I think it's about my age, 18, 19.
I want to say he lying. What's that Drewski meme? Why don't you tell me more about that? Yeah, all right.
All right, and what did he say to you when he called, or when y'all were together, or whatever, about setting Mike up?
That ain't bro. He's like, hey bro, you know my love the stuff. All I need you to do is just, he wanted me to just like get him high or whatever. And then he just took over the rest. And that's all he wanted me to do.
Alright. So you said that he was bringing you back home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you live?
In Richwood.
Okay. What's your address? Where were y'all, if your house is where were y'all kind of?
My house, it come down to an intersection.
Mm-hmm.
And at the intersection you would make a right.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like right there on that street because it's like super dark. You know, like you can't see nothing really.
Okay. Alright, so we got camera.
Time out. This original story doesn't make sense with what we found at the stop. You were smoking weed in the car, the body was in the trunk, bullet holes was in this motherfucker, and you saying bro was standing there, your man shot him after you got him high because y'all got out the car. It's too many moving pieces, bro. Too many moving parts.
Okay. Alright, so we got camera. He was the shooter, right? What did he shoot him with?
He had a Taurus 9.
How do you know that?
Like I saw, it was like a Taurus 9, he had a extended clip.
Okay. Alright, who else all was there?
I feel like from just even 10 minutes in, I feel like this nigga is just trying to set it up to where if we going off of all the lies he's told, I feel like he's trying to just set it up to where, yeah, I didn't do it, but I was there. Yeah, I helped. Because how else you going to get a lesser sentence when they catch you driving the whip with the body in the bitch? You know what I'm saying?
Alright, who else all was there?
Nobody really.
Come on, man. You already told me that a few people were there. You're doing really good, okay? You're doing the best thing you can do to help yourself. I hate to see you just give me a little and then hold out on a little, but then I don't know if you're telling the truth or not. Does that make sense? I believe you. I can see.
He's buying time.
I can see that you're telling the truth, but let's just go ahead and tell the whole story.
I was with my cousin. He was at my house with me.
Who's your
So
son?
he was just chilling with me. Cousin Smiley.
Who?
Smiley.
Smiley. What's his last name? Okay. What was his role in this deal?
He really didn't have a role. He was just like, he was just at my house with me chilling.
Yeah.
There he was like, I wouldn't say he was a driver because he wasn't. Like he was just in his own car, and Cameron was in the car with him. So yeah, so when we had hit the street, they was already parked by my house because they was smoking. So they was just outside smoking, kind of by my house. After that, when we had hit the street, that's when he had came around the corner to the dark street to my car, and then yeah, what I told you before.
Yeah. When was all this?
Last night.
Last night about what time?
I say me and my cousin. We had left out about 1 something, but like we didn't pick Cameron up to about, I don't know, 3 something maybe. And then we was just, I don't remember going home till like 6 something in the morning after all that.
Wait, what time you think the shooting happened?
I want to say around 3 or 4 maybe, because it was still pretty dark.
Yeah. Alright. So what happened after? Did you just walk home from there, or you drove the car?
Yeah, no, I didn't drive the car after the shooting. after I helped him put the body in the trunk, he took the car, he drove off. Cause he took the spare tire out the trunk to put Mike in the trunk.
Where did he put the spare tire?
I had no idea. Cause I remember seeing him put it in the front seat so he can like, cause I guess it wouldn't fit in the back seat or whatever, so he just put it in the front seat and he.
Back to what I said earlier, I'm still surprised you fit a whole grown man's body, unless he was small like this nigga. You fit a whole grown man into the trunk of a Camaro. Well, grown teenager, I guess, because all of you niggas seem to be about 18, 19, something like that. I don't think it was anybody involved but this nigga and the other nigga, but let's see.
Cause I guess it wouldn't fit in the back seat or whatever, so he just put it in the front seat and he hurried up and drove off.
Yeah. Did he tell you where he was going last night?
No, he stayed there.
Yeah, where does he live?
I don't know the exact house. I know it's Doty Lane though.
Okay.
If I can get my phone though, I can pull up the house number for it.
Well, we can get to that. Alright, tell me about today then.
Today he called me. It was about 11 something. I was still sleeping. He woke me up. He called me. He was like, hey, I need you to go take this car and take this body to me.
Just an annoying engineer editor note. Police departments, when you do interrogation videos, there's a little thing called noise feedback. I need you to turn that bitch up to like 7. So all of that air conditioning and phone slapping and chairs moving don't fucking pick up and blow my eardrums out. Right? That's what I'm saying. Jesus.
It was about 11 something. I was still sleeping. He woke me up. He called me. He was like, hey, I need you to go take this car and take this body to me. I'm like, what you mean? Like, what you mean? What you want me to do with it? He was like, get rid of it.
You did it.
He was sounding aggressive.
If this phone call and situation happened, huh? I didn't even want to kill him. Why would you call me and tell me to go get rid of? No, nigga, that's you did this. I ain't gonna tell nobody you did it, but damn, nigga, you did this. Don't involve me anymore, motherfucker. Like I'm dumb for even helping you up to this point. If I'm this nigga, right? Like, if this story is true, and I don't believe it, but all right.
Get rid of it. And like he was sounding.
I know y'all hear Harley moaning. She don't believe this bullshit either.
Sounding aggressive. So I ain't want to just get into no altercation with him because I ain't want sounding aggressive. Get rid of it. And like he was sounding aggressive. So I ain't want to just get into no altercation with him because I ain't want to end up like Mike. Because he obviously, he had no feeling when he did it, I guess, because, I don't know.
Yeah. Alright, so then what?
He dropped the car with the keys, and I had...
At your house, or you
was like,
plan to meet somewhere?
We met like kind of by my house, but like not quite at my house. After this, I told my mom, I was like,
somewhere?
We met like kind of by my house, but like not quite at my house. And after this, I told my mom, I was like, I'm about to go, I'm gonna be gone for a little while. She was like, alright. And that's when I left. And I first I went to Tallulah. Then Delhi then came through Lansboro. And then that's when I got stopped. Then Delhi then came through Lansboro. And then that's when I got stopped. But he had gave me a spot to go. He told me where I can go trash the stuff in it. So that's why I was really on my way to him.
Where was that?
He just sent it to my phone and I just put it in, like tap it to get directions to it and just come up.
Okay. What was your plan when you got there?
I was just gonna leave. I was gonna get out the car, leave the car there, and I was gonna try to get her right back tomorrow, and just try to leave it at there.
What all y'all get off Mike? He said he was loaded.
I know he took Mike's gun.
What kind of gun was that?
Mike had the same gun that he had, so it was both some charges.
All right, what else?
I think that's it, because when Mike fell, he had his Apple Watch on. And I think his Apple Watch and the phone still in the car, I think. But that's all I know that he took for sure, because he was trying to hurry up and split. So that's all I know.
Was there any dope in the car? Money in the car?
We had smoked it already, so it wasn't nothing really.
So what did you mean when you said that he was loaded?
Right. That's exactly what the fuck I was about to say. You said the nigga was loaded. That's why y'all set him up, and this robbery supposedly went left instead of right. How the fuck does that make sense? Excuse me. How the fuck does that make sense? But then you kill him and don't get nothing. He had an Apple Watch, a phone, and a Camaro. Did you do it for the Camaro? Because the Apple Watch, this nigga had an Apple Watch when he got pulled over. Oh, God, unless it was the dude's Apple Watch. I just thought about that. That'd be super fucked up.
We had smoked it already, so it wasn't nothing really.
So what did you mean when you said that he was loaded?
I don't know. I know me and Mike.
You said it.
We was cool. But
if you was cool with this nigga, why'd you do it? What? You wasn't that fucking cool with him. You said what? You wasn't that fucking cool with him.
You mean when you said that he was loaded?
I don't know. I know me and Mike cool. We was cool. But I ain't he said he was loaded, so I guess he had a lot of money. And he thought that Mike would be head, he just carried around cash on him.
You know what, to be fair, that sounds like a dumb 18-year-old thought. That nigga had some money last week. You know what? He doing better than us. Well, we go ahead and take it from that nigga. We don't know if he got anything on him, but let's go see if he got something on him. And if we kill him in the process, what? What? No.
He had a lot of money.
It's fucking retarded.
He thought that Mike would be head, he just carried around cash on him. He thought he was just going to have a quick little come up.
Hang tight for me just a minute, okay?
You sure you don't want like some chips or something? Bag chips? Alright.
Again, noise feedback. It exists. Please use it. Hey, what's up? Is this the part where they just leave them in here for 40 minutes? No. Okay, because some interrogation videos they be like, all right, that's what you say the first story is. All right, bet. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then they don't come back for like 4 hours or some shit, and give you some time to think about it, so you can come back. Well, so when they come back in the room, you be crying and shit. Tell them, man, I want to go to jail forever. Come on, man, help me out. Nigga just smashing chips.
And then a few more. Anything else you can think of that's important? You picked the car up this morning.
I'm sorry, y'all.
When I picked it up, I went to Toulouse. I went to Toulouse again the other day.
What'd you do in Toulouse?
I went to drove around to
Not that you can hear him over the fucking chairs moving and the door slamming, but that's a long drive from Winsboro, at least it looked like it on his map, from Winsboro to Lula Deli all the way up to Monroe, I believe. Oh, no. No, he said he was from it was some other place, right? Long ass trip for a nigga whose homeboy told him, yo, can you help me get rid of this body? And I can't see myself being the type of person that would just be like, okay, cool. Let me drive through fucking 5 cities while I'm trying to get rid of this body for you. Nah, that ain't sitting right.
I had to drove around to
sit.
Like a complex type thing.
Yeah.
I drove to I parked for like 10 minutes and then I pulled out and I left and I went through Dale High. So I ate it, I think. The long road to come all the way around. I was just coming through there through Dale High.
Tell me about that again. So how did you get from Tallulah to Delhi? On the big 4-lane, like the interstate?
I took it was like a
Highway 80?
It was like one going this way,
one coming this way with some trees on both sides. Okay.
It was good. And that's the way I got to Delhi High. I got gas in Delhi High, and then that's when I came.
Where did you get gas at? You don't have to tell me the name of it if you can just kind of tell me where it's at when you drive through Delhi.
It was like right by Delhi High School.
Okay.
The gas station right there.
Okay. Alright. So then you're headed to Winsboro. Tell me again why you were coming here exactly.
He wanted me Cameron, he wanted me to leave the car in the body. He wanted me to dump it.
Okay. Alright. Did you ever let Cameron know that you got stopped? Do you think he knows by now that you got stopped? Was he expecting you to let him know when you were done, or was he supposed to come pick you up?
He blocked me on everything. He was stressing it so hard that we delete everything that we sent back and forth. So, as of right now, he got me blocked.
You niggas are 18 in 2020 and have iPhones, and you think deleting text messages works? Deleting, blocking, that works? Do you not? Never mind.
So, as of right now, he got me blocked, so I can't contact him.
How are you gonna get picked up?
Yeah. How are you gonna get back to Monroe?
I was gonna call my girlfriend. She was gonna bring me to the door.
Okay. What's her name? Hey, this doesn't have anything to do with anything, but who's your dad?
My dad.
What's he do for a living?
He's a here.
Richwood?
Did he say this don't have nothing to do with nothing and then still asked him the specifics of what has nothing to do with nothing? All right.
What's he do for a living?
He's a here.
Richwood? All right. Have you talked to him?
I haven't talked to him, but...
Do you live in his house? Okay. And what's your mom's name? And she knew that you were leaving? Okay. Tell me about the shooting. Just a little bit more. You're doing good.
Let's try to focus on the location, exactly where it happened.
So I'm not really familiar with Richwood. Okay?
I can show y'all exactly where it was at.
There's Brown Street.
Okay, coming down Brown, my house right here is here. So, cause here's a church right here.
Can you put it on that thing where you shows the houses are? Hang on to this, so you can see the houses. Okay.
So your house right here, this my house right here. And my cousin Cameron, they was parked right here. And when Cameron got out the car, he came all the way all the way to this corner right here.
Just walking?
Yeah, like he walked right here. Like it's not that far.
Sit.
And we was like,
Good girl.
it's a building right here, and it's like no lights not right there. So it was like right here, like in the middle of the street right here.
On Robinson Street?
Yes, sir.
Right in front of this building where this building used to be? Or?
Yes, sir. Like
that north and south. So west.
Now that's something I've never seen in an interrogation video where motherfuckers sit up and go through the location on the phone and like, this, right here, okay. I've never seen that before.
Building used to be? Or?
yes, sir. Like
That north and
Stop going by the
So
corners.
west of Brown on Robinson, in front of that. Is that building abandoned?
This might be an old picture.
Yeah, it's something now.
But it's dark right there?
Yes, sir.
So basically the corner of Brown and Robinson.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then how, there's bullet holes in the car.
Cause you remember I told you Mike was standing up on the car like this, and camera was like, he was standing in front of him right there, and he just started shooting, boom, boom, boom. Mike hit the ground, he was holding his stomach, he was like, bro, you shot me in my stomach. After that, he stood over Mike and shot him in the head, and he wanted me to hurry up and help him put the body in the trunk and all this, so he can spare him.
Yeah. He didn't tell you where he was going? About how many times you think you shot him? You say it the same every time, but when you shot him in the stomach at the very first, do you remember?
It was a few. It wasn't like one or two. It was like 5 or 6 maybe. But I don't think the clip he had was full. Cause he stopped shooting at one point to go get. He went to go get Mike's gun out the car. And he used Mike's gun to finish him off.
He shot Mike in the head with the gun that he got.
Okay, so we got 2 9mm extended clips. That's extended. It's anywhere from what, 24 to 32, somewhere in there, maybe. Well, I think a regular one holds 16, 12, something like that. 18 maybe. I'm not big on guns, I don't know a lot. That doesn't make sense.
It was Mike's gun to finish him off.
He shot Mike in the head with the gun that he got out of the car.
With Mike's gun.
So he shot him with 2 guns, is what you're telling me?
With 2 guns.
Okay.
So he brought a half-empty clip to a robbery? Does that make sense to y'all? He brought a half-empty clip to a robbery that he helped staged. All right.
With 2 guns.
Okay. So what else was in the car that he took out?
That don't make no fucking sense.
I think that was it.
Now, you remember just a minute ago how when you started telling me the story, your whole body changed because you're finally getting off your chest. Must have been in there all day, right? Go ahead and give me the rest of it. All right. Tell me what all was in the car that he took out. I can see you want to tell me. Yeah.
I don't know. I think he probably could have had some old weed in there maybe. But like I wasn't just really aware of what all he had in his car. Cause we was just smoking together, so I wasn't really like scoping the scene or nothing.
Yeah.
I was just doing my part to smoke with him.
Yeah. Where was your cousin?
So niggas pulled up. Your man's called you. Said he was gonna he wanted to rob homeboy, so you was gonna help him. All you had to do was come in and smoke with him, get him high, and then we good. Homeboy come in, do what he gonna do, da 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 da. Nah, that don't even make no sense, because then you just helped him put the body in the car, and then the next day you helped him drive it across multiple cities. Now, I get it. If you scared of a motherfucker and think they'll do the same to you, yeah, fair excuse. But the pieces aren't adding up, and I feel like there's so many pieces on purpose. Whether he knows he's doing it or not, I feel like he's doing that. And obviously, you know, a lot of shit with your body language and psychology shit change up when you in this type of situation. So you got to play as cool as possible if you lying. But, you know what I mean? This doesn't make sense.
So I wasn't aware of what all he had in his car. Because we was just smoking together.
Y'all did a robbery and didn't even know what you was going to get. You just robbed a nigga you saw with some money one time. What? Y'all either dumb or dumb and stupid. You know what I mean?
Some old weed in there maybe. But like I wasn't just really aware of what all he had in his car. Because we was just smoking together, so I wasn't really like scoping the scene or nothing.
Yeah.
I was just doing my part to smoke with him.
Yeah. Where was your cousin Smiley at?
He had his car parked right at the
where you showed us.
Yeah. And Cameron got out of his car. He got out of my cousin's car and walked to the around the corner, and he met us right there.
What's your cousin drive?
It was kind of like the Jeep that looked like a box.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a suit.
What's the name of the guy? The shooter.
Cameron?
The Wrangler?
Where's Cameron live?
He stayed not too far from me.
Could you show us on the map? Alright, tell me a little bit more about this Jeep. What color is it?
It's silver.
Does Smiley know that you were having to come down here to dump the car in the body?
He was like, Smiley was just down here for me. Like he wasn't involved in nothing.
I'm not trying to get Smiley in trouble. I'm just.
Yeah, he was just like.
Why is that?
He was sitting with me.
So was he with y'all when you were smoking?
It was just me and Mike smoking by ourselves.
Were y'all at your house or in the car, or where were you?
We were smoking at some apartment complexes around the corner from my house. These ones right here.
You live in Mitchell Cottage?
No, that's where we was smoking at. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mitchell Cottage was smoking. And what is...
Cameron he stayed in this neighborhood right here.
Denton Lane?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I just got this vision in my head of people being like, why would you put the dog in the crate? She's crying. And then me being like, well, you should I put out other videos of her being happy. She's not like, so I don't, that was it was like an intrusive, insecure thought. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know if that's an insecure thought. Is that? No, that's just an intrusive thought. All right? Whatever. Psychology stream. We on it. Chill out.
Cameron he stayed in this neighborhood right here.
Denton Lane?
Mm-hmm. But I know what kind of houses be in front of, like, be at his house. Then I got like his exact address on my phone.
30 Lane, D-O-D-I-E, Lane. Standard.
Who all knows you're here? Not here. Who all knows that you were in the car?
Nobody.
Did y'all talk any last night? You and Cameron? Or not last night, I guess it would be this morning.
We talked face to face last night before he drove off. And then he called this morning.
What did he tell you last night face to face?
Like that's when we was like trying to get the body in the trunk and stuff like that. And after that he just like, look, we weren't really that many words exchanged, but you know, that was the last time we talked face to face. And then last time we really talked was this morning when he was talking about what he wanted me to do with the car and stuff like that.
Anything else?
You need anything to drink or anything? Yes, son.
We'll get your last trip. Okay, I'm going to put you back in handcuffs before we leave you. Alright? Go ahead and stand up. Turn around.
And we may have to come back and talk to you.
Yeah, we're going to come back and talk to you again.
You need something to
Just holler a little bit.
Alright.
Yeah, absolutely.
They need to learn engineering. Hire a fucking audio engineer. Police departments across America. What is wrong with y'all?
Do you have a picture of Michael Robinson in your phone? Just pulling up his Facebook? Okay. So that's his car in the background there? That's just pulling up his Facebook page, which is also his.
I'm gonna get one picture and show him, okay? I'm gonna get the 20 just for my bill. Just because his appearance has changed a little bit.
Okay, put it back on airplane mode. Who is that?
That's Cameron. He just got a little bit more hair, but there's him right there.
He's got a little bit more hair now, or he's got a little bit more hair in this picture than he does now?
He got a little bit more right now than he do in this picture.
Now that's crazy. So there is a Cameron. I didn't think that there was an actual Cameron.
Picture than he does now.
He got a little bit more right now than he do in this picture.
Okay, what else is different now than in this picture?
I think that's about it. Like, he really got, like, dreads like her now.
Okay.
He got some tattoos on his arm.
And just for the recorder, is there anywhere that his name is on this picture? You don't see his name anywhere?
No.
You just know who that is because you saw the picture?
No.
And who is he?
Cameron.
Cameron?
Cameron Bell.
Okay.
Closest?
Sure. Well, just pull it too, because it's locked.
Okay.
Door. Every time.
It's him.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
What's Smiley's name? But he goes by Smiley. Who all else did you tell me about?
It was just him. Him and Cameron.
Here's what we're doing now, okay? We want to search your phone. Alright? You've already showed us stuff in it, but we just want to make it official, okay? So I'm just filling out a consent to search. We're not going to tear it up or anything like that. It's just easy. We put in your passcode. That's it, okay?
So usually when they take your phone, they gotta get not a subpoena but a warrant or some shit. But if you in the interrogation room and you just say yeah, fuck it, then they ain't got to go through all of that shit. But the nigga was already sitting there trying to do it. You know what? To be honest, since this picture of this person apparently exists, I'm gonna ease up on how hard I think he's lying, but I still think he's lying like a motherfucker.
Easy, we put in your passcode. That's it, okay?
Till further notice, that's how I feel. You feel me? And I don't want to turn the YouTube down because it might, you know, fuck it up for y'all.
What's your address? Is that?
Once again, for those of you that are new to the chat, I see the numbers growing here. You know, on multiple places that I'm live on. I'm not cosplaying as Nelly. I'm not. Pimple, okay? It's not a cosplay stream. Matter of fact, I won the Mega Million. I should scan my ticket at the end of this stream since I titled the stream that, right? Like, that would make sense.
They call that Richwood or Monroe? Richwood. Like on a mailing address? It would be Richwood. Okay. What's your passcode? 9059925. 9059925. All I'm doing right now is just getting. Where's the tag going?
Just let it look at you.
How do you remember a passcode that long?
You don't have to. You got his face on it.
Boy, they ain't do no editing for this video, did they? Shots of this nigga going through the fucking phone, everything. Alright, and then the second half is him just, alright. Oh shit, alright. We gotta get through this writing, dog. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. I need words. If this nigga was on the first 48 and he's telling the truth, this nigga sold out for a bag of chips in the water. I'll be right back.
What you got Cam saved in your phone or anything?
Chasing off everything. Oh no, that's my fraternity brother Cam. He wasn't saving my phone. It was.
What's his phone number?
I don't think I have.
You don't have his phone number?
Me and Cam, we was texting off.
Look at him. We've been good so far. Okay?
I'm like, honestly. But now I can't even search for it.
Do you know his phone number?
I could. I know I can get his phone number from my best friend because I know they used to text.
Yeah, what's his Facebook?
In a second interview, things take a crazy turn. After detectives interview other people, Michael's original story changed after being confronted by facts. So let's get into it.
How?
Now that is crazy. He got these niggas running around looking up Facebook pages, social medias, and all these niggas just printing out pictures of past crimes and shit. Yeah, let's just get into it, man. I feel like I'm gonna have to roll the L on this one, so I'm gonna roll up while we going through this journey. You feel me?
How am I gonna prove that 1 was even there? 2, that he shot him. Right now, the only person I got is you. You were driving the car. You have the opportunity because you've got the guns, right? I've got videos of you with a gun, with a Ruger, with an extended clip that you said he got shot with.
I'll let him continue.
Because you've got the guns, right? I've got videos of you with a gun, with a Ruger, with an extended clip that you said he got shot with. That your cousin said that you only had 6 bullets in, which is exactly how many went into this guy's stomach before he got shot in the face. Everything just points to you.
Yo, cuz. So that's how we got that clip we got from the beginning. Shout out to those of you that was here when we switched from the pullover video to this one. It started with a clip like this. It was like, yo, okay, let's see what's up then.
That you only had 6 bullets in, which is exactly how many went into this guy's stomach before he got shot in the face. Everything just points to you. And nothing points to Cameron. He's gonna be a free man shortly. And you're gonna be in here for 1st-degree murder because you did all this by yourself with no help.
I'm not saying I'm gonna always call it when we do this true crime thing, because I do want to make this like a little part of the streaming thing that I do, but I'm not gonna say I'm gonna always call it, but nigga, I think I called it. Not just because the white man is saying that, you know, it's called, but this nigga's lying. We can all agree this nigga's lying, right?
He's gonna be a free man shortly. And you're gonna be in here for 1st-degree murder because you did all this by yourself with no help.
Smiley didn't see me with a gun. He didn't. I'm telling you, I did not get in Smiley's car with the gun. I got in the gun.
That is not the first answer you give when the police say what they just said to you.
Smiley didn't see me with a gun. He didn't. I'm telling you, I did not get in Smiley's car with the gun. I got in his car with myself, and I had my weed and the reloads to roll up with. So after that, I told him like I was.
You telling on yourself? You telling on yourself at this point, nigga? What?
Get in Smiley's car with the gun. I got in his car with myself and.
Y'all heard that, right? He never saw me get in the car. Bro never saw me get in bro car with a gun. But I did get in the car and I had weed and reloads. And probably a gun, nigga. What? Just because he didn't fucking see you with it doesn't mean he didn't know you had. What?
With a gun. I got in his car with myself and.
See what happens when niggas is snitching? You see what happens when niggas is stupid? Don't do stupid shit that make you have to snitch or any of the whatever fucking formula version you can twist it.
Gun. I got in his car with myself and I had my weed and the reloads to roll up with.
And a fucking 9mm.
So
extended clip.
After that, I told him like I was finna go with Mike. And at that point, he went and got gas and he went and picked Cameron up. Cause when we was there at first, Cameron was not with us. So when he left to go get gas and handle his business or whatever. Cameron was.
Still sounds like a fucking lie. Why? Cause no robbery is that elaborate when it's like that. When it's what this man described. I'm not gonna say how I know or am privy to knowledge, but typically doesn't seem like the right situation to where you would fuck around and, you know, find yourself in a situation like this unless you full of shit. I just want to know what this nigga did at this point. Like I said, I just hope you, like I said an hour ago, nigga, I hope you didn't do this over a Camaro, my guy. Because if you did this over a Camaro, should have got a Hellcat.
He went and picked Cameron up. Because when we was there at first, Cameron was not with us. So when he left he left to go get gas and handle his business or whatever. Cameron was back with him.
How does he know Cameron?
What?
He know Cameron through me.
Has he ever been around you before?
Smiley. That was his first time being around him. Yeah, after that.
Okay, so let's stop. Smiley, he left you. Did you give him instructions to go do something? Go pick somebody up?
No.
So he was riding around, going to get gas.
Okay.
And
sure.
How did he wind up with Cameron?
Okay, I did tell him to go pick Cameron up.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the stuff you can't mess up on.
Alright, bro.
But I wasn't with him at that point. He went to go get gas. He was picking Cameron up. So around the time we got finished smoking, they was just posted up at the building, waiting on me.
Did Smiley at any point in time know what was about to happen?
He wasn't in on nothing. He was just here.
So you used him for why did you?
Well, at least he didn't fucking implicate somebody that didn't have. I don't even know if you can give him that credit. It's still trash.
Waiting on me.
Did Smiley at any point in time know what was about to happen?
He wasn't in on nothing. He was just here.
So you used him for why did you call him to start off with?
At first we was just like me and Smiley was chilling cause that's my
kick it.
Yeah, we was smoking or whatever because that's my cousin.
Right.
And at that point, yeah.
So he didn't know. Smiley had no idea what was about to happen to Mike, or that Mike was going to get robbed. Okay, Smiley told us that when he got with you, y'all smoked a little bit, and then you directed him to go pick up two of your homeboys that he don't know through the neighborhood, and you guys picked up two people.
Who was the other one?
He said one was in my passenger side. It was still at Richwood High School. The one in the back had like a scruffy a beard, but he had a young face.
Pat
who?
What's the last name? Because we don't go to school together no more.
Who was the one sitting beside? Was it Cameron? Sitting beside who? Okay, who did he pick up? He picked up. He said y'all were there, and you directed him through the neighborhood. You know where the hell was that? He's from Bastrop, to pick up two guys.
Mm-hmm.
Who were the two guys that Smiley when he picked up?
That would be Jay and Pat.
Jay and Pat.
You a whole bitch ass nigga, bro. You a whole bitch ass nigga. You went and got your cousin involved in this shit who ain't know shit about shit, and you telling the police he don't know shit about shit because you know you fucked up. Like, y'all niggas be. I don't know what's up with you niggas born after 93, dog. I don't get it. I don't get it. Was 93 the last good year? What happened, dog? I ain't never been to no fancy restaurant where they said, our 93 is the shit. I ain't never been there, but nigga, I know for a fact 93 was the shit because I was born. So 18, nigga, you was born. Jesus Christ.
Bastrop to pick up.
Nigga, I remember what the fuck I was doing. You was born.
Directed him through the neighborhood. You know where the hell was that? He's from Bastrop, to pick up two guys.
Mm-hmm.
Who were the two guys that Smiley when he picked up?
That would be Jay and Pat.
Jay and Pat.
What's Jay's real name? Whole name?
Jawan. I don't know his last name.
Come on, Michael. Help me here.
I'm
trying to help you, okay?
I'm trying to.
No, you care about your cousin?
I don't
know.
Okay, if you do, this is how you help him.
If you did, you wouldn't have never involved this nigga in this shit. You only did this selfishly to accomplish whatever stupid fucking goal you thought you was going to accomplish.
You care about your cousin?
I do.
Okay, if you do, this is how you help him.
I'm giving y'all everything I know.
Alright, so tell Jawan and Pat, what's Pat's name?
Patrick.
Patrick what?
I don't know.
Where do they go to school?
Ridgewood.
Boy, you don't know a lot of shit that you should know as a nigga from places where you would probably know these things. Look, I never want to sound like I'm on the side of the police, ever. But, stupid, my mama used to say, matter of fact, she still says it to this day, stupid is as stupid does. You figure it out for yourself.
Are they both still in school at Richmond? I believe so. Which one won't have the beard?
Pat.
And they live in Richwood?
Mm-mm.
What does Juan look like? Does he have any facial hair?
Nah, he a little shorter than me, dreads, dark skin.
They got Facebooks? What's Juan's? That's it? The whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
What's Pat's?
I seen that
I
one.
don't have Pat's on Facebook.
Alright. So he picks up Juan and Pat. And then what?
We go back. We go back and we all start smoking back. We
Where?
at the spot by my house.
Same place you and him were smoking before?
And we picked them up and we all smoked together too. So I left them. They was all in a car together at the spot. And that's when Mike pulled up to come get me. And me and Mike left. We was smoking. And after that, he takes me.
Okay, let's stop right there. So, you direct Smiley to go pick up these two dudes, Jawan and Pat. Y'all go back and y'all start smoking.
Mm-hmm. Cause they want the match.
That's fine. And then y'all sitting there smoking, and then Mike shows up to pick you up.
Mm-hmm. And after
So
that,
you hop in the car with him, and then you two leave.
Y'all hearing this shit, right? Like, I know I'm doing 2 things or 3 things at once, but y'all hearing this shit, right?
we go smoke again. Me and Mike go smoke.
Where do you and Mike go smoke at?
We smoked at the apartment complex, like on the next street behind my house. The ones I showed y'all.
Okay. And then you just leave your cousin with Jawan and Patrick, 2 dudes he don't even know. Right?
They're cool people, but yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But I'm telling you this because that's what he told us.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, I don't even know these dudes. He goes, I got to know them. He goes, but I didn't really know them.
He said, I got to know him because this nigga left me with him. So I just started chilling with him. But how many of us have been in that situation where your homeboy pull up and be like, yo, hey, yo, this such and such. Hey, yo, this such and such. Hey, yo, all right, bet. Yo, we all about to chill right here. And then like 10 minutes later, bro, be like, the bro that got you there with those other niggas you don't know be like, hey, yo, cuz I'm about to run to the spot right quick. I'll be back in a minute. Nigga don't come back for 5 hours, 8 hours. And you just be like, nigga, I need a ride home. So much so that you end up getting cool with the niggas that you didn't know before you got there. It might have been a very hostile environment when you pulled up because you didn't know nobody. And now you've been here so long, you just chilling. Don't nobody know where the fuck cuz went. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just me.
People, but yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I'm telling you this because that's what he told us.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, I don't even know these dudes. He goes, I got to know them. He goes, but I didn't really know them. Who was the one when you left? Who was the one in the back seat?
They were both in the back seat because it was.
You was in the front seat.
Yeah, I was in the passenger.
Passenger seat. Okay. Who? Okay. Who was sitting behind Smiley in the back seat? Do you remember? Pat.
Because I remember.
But Pat was the beard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, so where does Cameron Powell come in?
He came in like after I left them. So after that, he was like send me the gas money, bro. I'm about to go get the gas, and I'm about to go scoop Cam up.
Okay. So
how did he know where to go scoop Cam up?
Yeah.
I gave him Cam's address.
Through how'd you do that?
We was on FaceTime, so we was on the phone talking at that point.
So you just knew what Cam's address was?
I went to the house though. I could have pulled it up. I could have pulled it up on my phone too to show.
You said you could have pulled it up on your phone multiple times, and you said you pulled it up on your phone, but you still can't. You were in the room with them. You could have pulled up your phone. You still can't give an address, a street name, huh, nigga? What? I'll be right back. You know, I just realized I've been talking shit about the police department's engineering and noise gate filter and all of that. Yeah. Hope you didn't hear that. Anyway.
It was the same thing.
So you just knew what Cam's address was?
I went to the house though. I could have pulled it up. I could have pulled it up on my phone too to show you the same thing.
Alright.
That's where y'all picked them up from, right?
Mm-hmm. What's wrong with Cam?
What you mean?
There's something wrong in his head?
He kind of, but I wouldn't say he just something wrong with him, but he kind of.
Is he throwed off a little bit?
A little bit. He stutter a lot. He kind of act like he on edge sometimes. Like he act like he on edge sometimes. I wouldn't say he throw it off or nothing like that.
If he's slow, nigga. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Throw it off or nothing
What do you mean?
Alright. So how did you and Cam line up when it was going to go down and where?
Because I remember I told you we had been talking about it the day before then. So he wanted to make it fall into place the day after.
I don't know why the fuck I lit this black and mild like I was about to really sit here and smoke this bitch instead of this blunt. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking other than I need a hit of nicotine, which I could just hit the vape pen for. Don't know why I bought this fucking black when I bought a pack of Capones. And I'm not supposed to be smoking no fucking tobacco, period. But we're here now, so.
So he wanted to make it fall into place the day after.
What?
The day before then. So he wanted to make it fall into place the day after.
But where? Like, how did he know? How did y'all end up on in the same spot?
Me and Cam.
Yeah.
Because he was at the spot with my cousin. And Mike was dropping me off back at the side street where he picked me up from. And after that, he walked from the parking lot, and I was like walking. Like I didn't walk far away, but I was still there because I saw everything. But he was right there, yeah, and they was chopping it up or whatever. And he ended up getting Mike out the car, like posted up on the car or whatever, and they still talking.
So did Mike shoot back in him?
Because I don't think Mike seen it coming. Mike was just standing there. After that, he shot at Mike. Mike hit the ground, fell back by the back tire.
There has been no version of this story that you've described that made anyone think Mike saw it coming. Other than you being Mike. The other Mike, definitely. How do you give this story and not feel like a bitch ass nigga? Like, what did this nigga do to you, dog? Or this group of people? What did this nigga do? Was it Just the fact he was having some motion, having some things, nigga. Word to UGK, he was just having some things, nigga. Y'all was just mad. Or y'all was just like, oh, we about to get some of them things, nigga. And then that goes left because y'all are so fucking stupid. Really? Like,
Mike, I don't think Mike seen it coming. Mike was just standing there. After he shot at Mike, Mike hit the ground, fell back by the back tire of the car. And after because I was standing, I would say, it was a good distance between me and the car. But I could see what Cam was doing. He went after Mike was on the ground. He was hollering real loud. He was like, and he went to the.
This nigga still lying, dog. If y'all ain't caught on yet, this nigga still lying.
Real loud. He was like, and he went to the driver's side. He was feeling under the seat.
How did he went to the driver's side?
Like he went to. Cause Cam, he was they were standing in front of each other. So when Mike hit the ground, he wasn't in front of the door nothing no more. Cause he fell by the back tire of the car. So he walked up to the driver's side and started feeling under the seat.
You ever heard a motherfucker lie to you but give you half the truth? Yeah, when he shot him, he fell by that back tire, but that ain't how it happened. That ain't what happened for real. I've been lied to by motherfuckers in my face that look me dead in my eye and tell me some bullshit. And whether I know they're telling me bullshit or not, when it happened, I was like, I want to believe it. Maybe it's just that I don't know this nigga or that I know stories similar to this, but you're lying.
So,
foreshadowing aside, let's go back earlier in the stream. You're lying. Stop it.
He walked up to the driver's side and started feeling under the seat, and he pulled out a gun. And then he shot him right there in the head.
All right.
He walked up to the driver's side and started feeling under the seat, and he pulled out a gun. And then he shot him right there in the head.
All right. And then when did Smiley come around the corner?
He came around the corner after that, cause he was finna go. He heard the shots. He came around the corner. He left.
But see, you told me that Smiley never saw you.
You just said that here sitting there, that Smiley never saw you from the time that you left him to go with Mike.
See, words mean things, and liars tend to forget that because you have to use words to mean things. But if you twist them, some, not all people, manipulation is a thing on all levels. Some people will go like, well, what do you mean by that though? No. I know all the other shit you said, but that one thing, what do you mean by that? And if you can't answer it right, it don't sit right. And sometimes it might ruin your life. That wasn't supposed to rhyme, but it did.
He came around the corner after that, cause he was finna go. He heard the shots. He came around the corner. He left.
But see, you told me that Smiley never saw you.
You just said that here sitting there, that Smiley never saw you from the time that you left him to go with Mike, that you never saw Smiley again.
Yeah, I'd say after the shooting.
No, you didn't.
Well, hell, that was after the shooting.
It's just Smiley just turned around the
He
corner.
saw him. He turned.
I know he did because he told us he did.
Mm-hmm.
We know a lot of things.
But at that point, Cam was gone already. So
where did Cam go?
Where did Cam go? You told me that Cam left in the car.
That's what I said. Y'all try to make me.
No,
Y'all trying to switch me up. I'm telling. I already told. I know what I told y'all. I'm saying Cam left in the car. But at that point, Cam was gone already. So
where did Cam go?
Where did Cam go? You told me that Cam left in the car.
That's what I said. Y'all trying to make me. Y'all trying to switch me up. I'm telling. I already told. I know what I told y'all. I'm saying Cam left in the car. At the point, Smiley.
I know what I told y'all. Yeah, depending on who you are and how it all looks, that is an argument. That is a valid point. But when we caught you lying with the body in the car at this, not the scene, but assumingly fleeing the scene, with the body in the car, what do you want them to do? I'm not an advocate for these people. I'm not an advocate for these people at all. But what do you want them to do?
So
what do I say to that?
You told me that Cam left in the car.
That's what I said. Y'all trying to make me. Y'all trying to switch me up. I'm telling. I already told. I know what I told y'all. I'm saying Cam left in the car. At the point Smiley came around the corner, Cam was already gone.
With the dead guy in the trunk.
Yes.
Come on now. Let's stop. So I'm not trying to cross you up. Here's what I'm trying to do. All of this whole story has to go into a report that I have to write.
I understand.
Right. So when I send this thing up the chain and I say, hey, Michael Mitchell didn't shoot this guy. He helped set him up. He needs his legs switched, but he didn't pull the trigger. Right?
Yes, sir.
Because that's what you want my report to say, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, to do that, I have to have all of my facts straight. But let me tell you what. Right now, I've got it on 2 recordings. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got one that says Smiley was around the corner. He never saw me after the shooting. Me and Cam loaded.
See, he didn't say that. Yeah. Say that again. Wait.
On 2 recordings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got one that says Smiley was around the corner. He never saw me after the shooting. Me and Cam loaded the body up, and then Cam left in the car. Alright? Then I got Smiley saying, we heard the shooting, we drove around the corner, there was Michael Mitchell, no Cam. And you say, Cam was gone already. And then I got another story, just now, that me and Cam loaded up the body, he jumps in the car and leaves, and now you're just standing there?
Hey, look, Smiley has nothing to lose. Well, he has a lot to lose, but he's not involved.
Yeah, well, he said 2 of those things, which is bad enough. The third one I just threw in there, I think. We can come back in the comments and correct me if I'm wrong. But I think one of those things that made the third thing was wrong, and it wasn't the first or the second. The third one sounded a little, I don't remember hearing that one, but let's say either way, you got 2 stories, still not good. But that first one was the first one he said, which is the one we all heard. That was the one he was kind of, I think, well, no, he really didn't have a spot to argue in the traffic stop. But when he got to the interrogation, yeah, that might have been what he was building up to. I don't know. Let's see how they take it. But we all know, I guess I was saying that to say this, we all know cops like to lie to you to try to get you to, give up a little bit more, even though they might already have a lot. And clearly, if they talk to this other dude, his cousin, yeah, nigga. And like I said, you will hope for even having him involved in this shit, much less, I mean, I'm sure he's not going to lie for you in this situation, but damn.
That me and Cam loaded up. And then I got another story just now that me and Cam loaded up the body, he jumps in the car and leaves, and now you're just standing there?
Hey, look, Smiley has nothing to lose. Well, he has a lot to lose, but he's not involved. So he told us a story that makes sense, that's understandable.
Your story's the one it's not jiving. And here's why I think that, okay? I think that you're telling us a ton of truth. Like 95% of what you're saying is true. But 5%, you're trying to keep a homeboy out of a pinch, or maybe not quite sound so bad.
I'm just trying.
You say you trying to keep a what out of a peach?
95% of what you're saying is true. But 5%, you're trying to keep a homeboy out of a pinch, or maybe not quite sound.
Oh, a homeboy out of a pinch. A homeboy out of a pinch. All right. I'm with you. That Louisiana hit hard, nigga. Damn.
But 5%, you're trying to keep a homeboy out of a pinch, or maybe not quite sound so bad.
I'm just trying to I'm just trying to keep them out the way because they wasn't they didn't.
But you can't keep them out of the way. Let me keep them out of the way. Let me do my job.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna keep them out of the way. Have I put anybody else in jail? No. Have I already talked to Smiley? Yes. Is Smiley in jail? No. Smiley's at home. Let me keep them out of the way. You need to tell me the whole story, or you gonna get in the way more than you already are.
Because Smiley's done told us a different story. Okay, he says they're sitting in the car, him, I'm assuming Jay and Pat, two dudes he don't know. He's in a car for 4 hours with him because you just bounced and he don't know where you at. So they're sitting around the corner and they hear, well, he don't hear it. He said one of the guys sitting next to him goes, did you hear that? He's like, what? Turns the radio down. He goes, that's gunshots. And then you FaceTime him. Now mind you, we're going to get all that FaceTime stuff. We're going to get all that stuff. You FaceTime Smiley. Smiley goes, what? And you are telling Smiley that you shot this dude.
The guy pulled a gun on you?
Is that where we at with this? What? He said, what?
All that FaceTime stuff, we're going to get all that stuff. You FaceTime Smiley. Smiley goes, what? And you are telling Smiley that you shot this dude.
The guy pulled a gun on you, and you had to shoot him back.
That's what Smiley said last time. So Smiley bounced around the corner. He said, I turned right. As soon as I hit the intersection and my lights shine across that car, and I see that body on the ground, because I stopped. He said, well, I ain't no part of this shit.
Who's the only person there? A black Camaro with orange stripes. Michael Mitchell and Mike.
Or the dead guy.
Ain't nobody else there. That's the picture that we got painted, and you know what? That makes sense.
Now this is what he's got nothing to, unless he's involved in trying to cover himself. Smiley's got nothing to lose.
I just don't want you covering for somebody that ain't covering for you.
And he never saw Cameron.
I just don't want you covering for somebody that ain't covering for you. Jesus.
Smiley's got nothing to lose.
I just don't want you covering for somebody that ain't covering for you.
And he never saw Cameron. He never saw Cam that night, according to him.
He looked at a picture of Cameron and said, I ain't never seen that man before in my life.
I said, well, he not trying to cover for his dude, bro. This is...
How does he even know it? Why would he cover for some random guy and not cover for his cousin? That don't make any sense.
It don't.
Did you FaceTime him and tell him this happened?
It don't. What? Nigga, what do you mean it don't?
Night, according to him.
He looked at a picture of Cameron and said, I ain't...
Was that, am I tripping, or was that like, okay.
I ain't never seen that man before in my life.
I said, well, he not trying to cover for his dude, bro. This is...
How does he even know it? Why would he cover for some random guy and not cover for his cousin?
I'm tripping. All right.
That don't make any sense.
It don't.
Did you?
Thought it was lining up for a second.
You FaceTime him and tell him this happened?
I FaceTimed him. I FaceTimed him after the shooting happened.
Okay. And what did you tell him?
I was like, bro, this dude just got shot. Like, and there's...
Look here, let me say this.
That don't make no fucking sense. Bro, this dude got shot.
And what did you tell him?
What?
I was like, bro, this dude just got shot. Like, and there's...
Look here, let me say this, okay?
Was that not the dead giveaway? Yo, this dude just got shot. Nigga, you just... Alright.
You 18? I was 18 once. There wasn't many things that mattered to me when I was 18. Alright? I'm a little guy. Right? Look at me. I'm a whole 150 pounds. I'm a little bigger than you, but I'm a lot older than you too. You took a video of that car and then sent it to your girlfriend. You remember what you were saying? That you were in a shooting and all this other stuff. Alright?
Okay.
That's to sound tough, right?
I'm finna tell you how what happened.
Alright.
Good.
So it wasn't no plan to say Michael. Wasn't no plan. I called my cousin. We just linked up. We was smoking. We was chilling. And after that, I told him I was finna link up with Mike. I'm finna go, you know. But before that, we picked my homeboys up, so we was just
So
chilling.
y'all did drive around. Smiley's right. Y'all did drive around and pick up two dudes.
Yeah, Pat and Jay.
Pat and Jay.
Mm-hmm. And at that point, we go back to my neighborhood. We smoking. After that, cause me and Mike cool. I chased Mike. I was like trying to match, pull up on me. He pulled up on me, and we went to the apartment complex, started
So
smoking.
you got out of the car with Smiley and got in the car with Mike, and y'all went away to somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So Smiley's story's true up until this point. What he's told us.
And when he left, me and Mike, we was chilling for a few hours. Like, so after that, he had texted me. He was like, "Yeah, send me a few dollars for some gas. So I can go get some gas." Went to go get some gas. He left. He told me that's what he was finna do, so that's what he did. And after he was finished, he told me he was back over there.
So Smiley went and got gas, hung out, whatever, for like 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then he texted you back and said that he's back at the spot, which is
So all of this shit up to this point has been a whole fucking lie, like we all thought. Everything, the fact you could know a nigga, tell a nigga to pull up on you and match, or tell a nigga to do whatever, man, and you end up doing that shit, bro.
4 hours.
Crazy.
And then he texted you back and said that he's back at the spot, which is the same spot y'all were smoking at earlier in the night, with Pat and Jay.
Yeah.
Okay. And right now you're still with Mike.
I'm still with Mike at this point.
Go from there. What happened after that?
So after that, we left the apartment. So I was like, "Hey, bro, I'm ready to go home." And Mike, he was like, he was looking kind of frustrated at that. Like, he was like blowing his breath real hard. He was like, "Alright." Threw the car in park. He was being kind of aggressive.
Where were you at right now?
At this point, we was leaving the apartments.
Y'all were driving?
Yeah,
Okay.
Pulling out of the apartments. And he was going super fast. Hitting the corners all lit. Because when you leave the apartment, it would go make a left. Then there would be the long street, the dark street, right there. So I was getting out. He pulled around with the car facing, like, the car would be facing the opposite way that we came. So you can, like, drive straight off. So at that point, I was getting out the car, like, "Alright, Mike, bro, I'ma fuck with you." Like, saying goodbye, really. And then Mike was standing at that point, he was standing at the car. He was like, posted up on the car like I told y'all. Mike, I turned around. Mike had his gun in his hand. Like, he was like drawing it towards me. And I was scared. I ain't know, like, Mike posted up on the car like I told y'all. Then like straight off.
I'm sorry, I gotta run that back, like all the way back, cause
and he was going super fast.
This is the same spot y'all were smoking at earlier in the night, with Pat and Jay.
Yeah.
Okay. And right now you're still with Mike.
I'm still with Mike at this point.
Go from there. What happened after that?
So after that, we left the apartments. I was like, hey, bro, I'm ready to go home. And Mike, he was like, he was looking kind of frustrated at that. Like, he was like blowing his breath real hard. He was like, all right. Through the car and park, he was being kind of aggressive.
Where were you at right now?
At this point, we was leaving the apartments.
Y'all were driving?
Yeah,
Okay.
like pulling out of the apartments. And he was going super fast. Hitting the corners all lit. Because when you leave the apartment, it would go make a left. Then there would be the long street, the dark street, right there. So I was getting out. He pulled around with the car facing the car would be facing the opposite way that we came, so you can drive straight off. So at that point, I was getting out the car. Like, all right, Mike, bro, I'ma fuck with you. Like saying goodbye, really. And then Mike was standing. He was standing at that point. He was standing at the car. He was like posted up on the car, like I told y'all. Mike. I turned around. Mike had his gun in his hand. Like he was like drawing it towards me, and I was scared. I didn't know what to do. So I turned around. I shot him. And I didn't stop shooting till the bullets ran out.
Hey, this is a step in the right direction, okay? Getting it off your chest.
Oh, what the fuck you right here, man? I'm on 18.
Do you know why Mike pulled a gun on you?
Like Mike, he liked to smoke. Like he smoked, and I stay with weed. Like I don't sell it, but like I stay with a decent amount of it for my own personal use. So when we was smoking, like I pulled out my bag of weed, like to.
How much did you have?
Like
a zip?
About a zip.
How much did Mike have?
Mike had he already had his blunt rolled up, so he just pulled up.
That's all he had?
Yeah, he pulled up with his blunt rolled up, and when we was in the car, he opened the little dash, pulled out the reloads. He was like, "You can come roll up." After that, I pulled my weed out. I was like pulling a few buds out so I can roll me a blunt up. And he was like, as I'm rolling up, like I can see him looking. I saw him looking at me through the corner of my eye. Like I just saw him staring. He wasn't looking at me though. He was staring at the weed that I had sitting in my lap. But I ain't just look over there at him. I was just like, I didn't think nothing of it. I was just rolling my blunt. So after that, we was smoking. We was high with him. I was like, yeah. And after that, I told him I was ready to go. So after that, yeah. I was like dapping him up, all right, bro. I'll see you later with him. And he was like as I was walking, like when I was getting out the car, Mike got out the car too. Like he to post up on the car. And like once I came from around, like
so you came around the back, out the passenger side and around the back.
No, I didn't like come around, but I was like walking on that side.
Mm-hmm.
So from where the car was at, I came around right here. And I was just like, I was behind the car at this point, finna walk back home. And I turned around, I seen Mike, he was like, had the gun in his hand, like.
Did he say anything to you, make you turn around and look at him?
I just looked back because I ain't have a good feeling about that. Because like, why you standing out the car watching me? He don't never do that when he drop me off. Like he don't.
So it would typically. You would just get out,
yeah, and
bounce,
he would just drive off.
And he just drive off. But for some reason, the car didn't move.
He didn't move.
He got out.
He was standing on the car, and that wasn't what he usually do.
Okay.
So I looked back, I seen him pulling up with the motion,
Where did you have your gun at?
It was in my
front,
in my hoodie pocket.
In your pocket. Okay.
And I didn't have the safety on. I had one in the head already. So once I seen it, my first reaction, I just pulled mine out and I just started going, and I didn't stop until I ran out.
And okay, after that, he still falls to the ground like you're talking about. Then what happened?
So when I went for his gun and I shot him in the head.
Where was his gun laying at? Okay, after that, he still falls to the ground like you're talking about. Then what happened?
Why did you do that?
So when I went for his gun and I shot him in the head.
Where was his gun laying at?
Under the seat.
I thought you said he had it out on the side.
You had to like dig, because at first when we was smoking, it was like he had it tucked right here between the center console and the seat.
Mm-hmm.
And when we was driving, like I was like, we was smoking. It was right though, because he had the lights on in the car, so I could physically see. I saw the clip, but I didn't see the whole gun. Like I just saw the grip part and the clip sticking out from.
All right. I don't want to listen to this nigga keep lying. Yeah, let's get a conclusion to this fucked up story. What happened to Michael Mitchell Jr., a Louisiana teen arrested for murder of Michael Robinson Jr.? Taking an unexpected turn. Now second-degree murder. Huh. In November 2020, Michael Mitchell Jr. was accused of second-degree murder in the death of Michael Robinson Jr., a graduating senior at Grambling State University. Robinson was found dead in the trunk of his black Chevrolet Camaro. The incident happened when Louisiana State troopers spotted Robinson's car driving at high speed on Louisiana 17 in Franklin Parish on July 29th. They pulled the car over, okay, we know all of that. What the fuck happened? Oh, okay. Oh, so there was another person. Sadly, during the search, they found the body of. After discovering it, the troopers arrested the driver, an 18-year-old named Michael Mitchell Jr., also from Monroe. The investigation revealed that another person, Cameron Poe, who was 19 and from Monroe, was also involved. The police arrested Poe at his home in Monroe. Both were taken to the Quachita Correctional Center and charged with second degree. According to the police, it was alleged that both had taken Robinson to the $500,000 bond, because they definitely can't pay that doing dumb shit like this. You motherfuckers are stupid. In the trial. After Poe was arrested, the police decided to drop the case against him when they found out more information from Mitchell. The officers said Poe wasn't involved in the crime. It's unusual for someone to get a chance to correct a mistake. What? Shocking twist. The main suspect. Right. He initially citing a past argument for his accusation. However, a court document filed later has raised doubts about the accuracy of Mitchell's claims. It stated that Cameron Poe was not involved in the murder, leading... Oh, Jesus. Shouldn't have said that. It stated that Cameron Poe was not involved, leading to the questions about the real motives behind Mitchell's statement. After the Monroe field office released this document, officials began questioning Mitchell's confession's credibility. I mean, how many times did this nigga lie? Like, how many different versions did he tell these niggas? Like, Is it just me or did it seem like he like spitting them bitches off the dome? You know what I'm saying? Like he firing off on them like, dog, it was you. Like, as a result, LSP, Louisiana State Police, dropped the second-degree charge against Cameron Poe, and the district attorney's office filed a declination form. Excuse me, on August 3rd. This means they are open to considering other possibilities. What? When did this come out? July 2023? What? All right. I don't know if I'm doing. I might have to. Y'all go tell Bose about this shit, bro. Cause that's kind of wild. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Once again, not cosplaying as Nelly. I want to know more. Somebody go tell Bose about this case because, you know what I mean? I feel like this is very interesting. This is very interesting. The audience needs to know. But make sure you tell her that I told you about it. So in that way, you know, maybe something happens. I don't know. Either way, it is 4:12 in the fucking morning. Shout out to all 3 or 4 of you watching. Shout out to all of my VOD people that watch this. I don't know how long you watch it, but if you watch it to the end, you know I appreciate it either way it goes. Whether it's the podcast or this, whether we don't do the podcast anymore. I'm going to start another one, by the way. But no matter what I'm doing, I want to make sure I can kind of keep some things fresh, I guess. So I don't know if this is keeping it fresh. Keeping it fresh is a really old statement. How old am I? You know what I mean? I'm tired, man. I'm about to get the fuck up out of here. I'm talking shit. I guess we do true crime now. I might get on here tomorrow. I always say that, but either way, I'll see y'all next video. Oh, whoa. Let's see if I won $1 billion. Hold on. That's what you all came for. It's not what you all came for right now. Yeah. Let's scan the ticket and see if I actually did win $1 billion. This is the American Mega Millions for those of you watching overseas. Apparently it went up to 1.5 billion. So if I won this, I'll definitely be streaming more because I'll have all the time in the world to stream. Here we go. Scanner unavailable between 3 and 5 a.m. What the fuck? What type of suspense is the state of Michigan trying to leap? Not bullshitting. Not. Huh? How? All right. I'm out.